Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the Ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing the daily reading for Thursday, March 9th, 2021. And today is a day that's ruled by the third eye and guided by navigation. And today is a galactic activation portal. And so we are going to be more sensitive to those galactic energies today. We are going to be receiving upgrades and downloads and all of that super fun stuff. It's a great day to connect with our star family because the veil is a little bit thinner, if you will. Although we know the veil is an illusion anyway, right? However, we will be more receptive today. And so just be aware of that. Take extra good care of the body, especially with the galactic tone of today being the red resonant serpent energy. The red serpent energy is all about survival, life force, and instinct. And so it's really about honoring our bodies today, honoring our bodies as these sacred temples through which our soul does its work and has its experience in this lifetime. Really honing in on our instinctual nature today, connecting deeply to that, moving with our bodies, being fully anchored and incarnated in our bodies today. It's also a day where we are working with our Kundalini energy. So anything around the Kundalini is a very helpful today. With this resonant tone, which is all about channeling, inspiring, and attunement, we're really being called to channel energy through our bodies as well. So that's perfect for a portal day, to really use our bodies and the ways that we can move and express ourselves through our bodies to channel and anchor in this energy. And with this very physical tone for today, it's perfect for attuning as well. So attuning to energies. And as we like to say on here, right? Because energy entrains to the strongest vibration in the room, be that strongest vibration in the room today. And if you are not, and the energy isn't feeling good, then do your best to remove yourself from those situations and move somewhere where the energy is good. We're going to be very aware of that today. And if the energy is not resonating with us, if the frequency that is attempting to attune us to its own frequency is not one that we like, we're going to feel that very deeply in our bodies today. So pay attention to your body, what it's teaching you, what it's showing you, how it's guiding you through this day. The affirmation for today is, I channel in order to survive, inspiring instinct. I seal the store of life force with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of navigation. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. So yeah, a lot of really powerful energy, a lot of opportunity to really ground in those frequencies today. And in order to help us integrate, movement is going to be key. The different ways that we express ourselves through our body, through our physical senses, going to be very, very helpful today. If you have a partner, this is a great day to get with that partner and really channel some of that energy and inspire each other, if you know what I mean. All right, so the astrology of today. Sorry, guys, it's a little early for me still. I slept in a little late today. We have the moon in Aquarius. And so this is a beautiful energy. It's not a super feely energy, Aquarius being a fixed air sign. However, it is a great day to get sort of that, with all of this intense emotionality that we're feeling with the sun in Pisces, right? Moving up, working up to this Pisces new moon. It's kind of a breath of fresh air to have the moon in Aquarius today. And there's a lot of really activating energies going on today, which is absolutely beautiful. We have the moon actually in a bisextile with Chiron and Mars. And so this can be, even though Aquarius is not a super emotional sign, it's still an emotionally activating day when we have this conversation in this sextile between the moon and Chiron. And then when we have Chiron sextiling Mars and Mars trining the moon, all of these energies working together, it's a very motivating energy, especially with Mars now in the sign of Gemini, which is also an air sign. So we got two air and one fire going on here with Chiron. Fire and air, which is, you know what happens when you combine fire with air. Air feeds fire, right? And so we are absolutely feeling that fiery energy. We do want to be careful that we are expressing that energy in a way that is productive. But we absolutely can. There's a lot of energy supporting us utilizing this emotional energy productively today and really having some breakthroughs. And we're feeling inspired to put these breakthroughs into action today around, especially where it comes to our healing process and our emotionality, because we have the moon also loosely conjunct Saturn and squaring Uranus, and it is moving out of its conjunction with Pluto. So away from Pluto, towards Saturn, and I believe towards Saturn. Yes, towards Saturn. I want to make sure I had the direction right. And squaring Uranus. So we're expanding. We're getting this emotional upgrade, if you will, is sort of what it feels like today. Like we've been purging a lot of emotion lately. We've been really sinking into the depths of our emotion. Yesterday's reading was all about what are your emotions teaching you. There's something that your emotions want to show you. And so if you weren't able to fully figure that out yesterday, you may get some breakthroughs around that today as to what it was trying to show you, because with these air signs, it's all about understanding. So that is really beautiful, beneficial energy. This is with the square going on with the moon and Uranus. Even though the moon is in Uranus's sign of rulership, there could still be some tension, but this is like positive tension, I'm feeling like. That's really kind of asking us to expand our perspective a little bit more when it comes to what we are dealing with. See that higher perspective where our emotions are concerned is what I really feel like this energy, the gift that it's giving us today. Excuse me. We may also be feeling a bit emotionally rebellious, especially where we also have that Chiron and Mars action going on. A lot happening with the moon today. And so just keep your wits about you as you move through the day, essentially. And we do also have the sun within a degree of Neptune now, or a little over a degree, but really moving into that close conjunction that we're going to see for that new moon. And we have the sun also within 4 degrees of Venus. So this triumvirate here, which will then be joined by the moon, is really amping up a little bit. So this is a beautiful idealistic energy. This is a very creative energy. This is a beautiful energy where love is concerned. And we're going to be noticing, and I'll talk about this in the new moon video, with this energy of Venus at play, we're really a big focus on self-love and self-worth, because when we talk about Venus, right? Venus represents love. It represents partnership. It represents wealth and abundance, right? All of those physical manifestations, all of those physical pleasures and joys, and the joys in how we express ourselves, right? The beauty in that. However, if we look at our finances, if we look at our relationships, these different things that Venus represents, they are a direct reflection of our self-love and self-worth. What we experience in relationship, how we experience abundance and money directly correlates to how we feel about ourselves, how we value ourselves. So really, I'm feeling that energy coming through. And with this emotional energy coming through, this all may tie in together quite well. So what are we going to pull for? Okay. All right. The Lightworker Oracle wants to be heard. Clear. All right, let's get some guidance for today. Oh my God, right off the bat, we have the 6th ray of devotion coming back out. And this came out the other day in one of the readings. I can't remember which one it was, but that came out very recently. And so this is all about being devoted to what we're doing wholeheartedly, like through the heart, connecting, and having all of the support at our disposal in order to accomplish what it is that we came here to do, through that energy and of love and devotion. And so really receiving a lot of spiritual support today as we seek and find what it is that we are most devoted to. And with that Venus energy, right, that Venus-Neptune energy, that's definitely that energy of devotion coming through strongly in general, like spiritual devotion. And I'll read just a little blurb here. It says, the 6th ray of devotion bestows the qualities of persistence, unwavering focus, and intensity of feeling. It is a gift of the strength to move mountains with your will for what you love. When the 6th ray of devotion appears, you are being given guidance that even if you do not seem to have much worldly POWER right now, the POWER of your beliefs can conquer obstacles. Archangel Uriel helps you to receive the blessing of the 6th ray now. So this is all about the power of love. The power of love, tapping into that power of love. That's devotion, right? Devotion is, we experience that when we are fully tapped into the power of love and the incredible strength that that gives us, right? And so really utilizing that today and knowing that we are supported in whatever it is that we are attempting to do, however it is that we are attempting to heal, to change, to make shifts within ourselves, to make shifts within the greater collective and the greater world, right? This is the power of Earth being brought to your aid as well. For those working with this energy, the power of the mind and emotions will come into focus. And this was in the reading the other day too, right? When we were talking about harnessing our mystic POWER and how that was all about utilizing the mind and the emotion and learning and understanding how to utilize those in concert in their highest expression and form. You may need to channel your emotional and mental POWER into worthy projects or practice balancing your intensity with lightness of heart and playfulness, so you don't become harsh or despairing if things appear to not be working out the way you believe they should. Then your faith can remind you that love always finds a way. Yes, I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. And this is also about harmonizing and seeing the unity in all spiritual and religious practices, and how that all boils down to love in its purest and most undistorted form, right? So really connecting today, loving everyone, appreciating and respecting everyone and their path, right? But at the same time that we respect everybody else's path, we also stay true to our own path. And that is a benefit that the sixth ray of devotion gives us. It helps us to stay steadfast, walking our own path on our own journey. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the power of the divine masculine. So I like that. We had that divine feminine energy coming out quite a bit. And now it's nice to get that counterbalance with that divine masculine energy. And when we're seeing these aspects that are being made between the moon and Mars with Chiron, right? We're definitely feeling that masculine energy and that activation and that harmonization and that healing of that energy, so that we can express that in its purest form, right? And masculine energy in its purest form is, like with this ray of devotion, right? It is steadfast. It does stand behind what it believes in. But it moves. Divine masculine energy moves with integrity. It does move with that focus and that purpose. But the way it accomplishes that is not by pure brute FORCE, right? It accomplishes that in a manner that is consistent with love. And so I really love that coming through for us. But this is also our ability to take ACTION in areas of our lives where we're feeling called to do that. And as we talked about with some of those different astrological alignments that we have going on today with Saturn in the mix and stuff, like we're definitely being called to do that and feeling inspired to do that. I'm feeling a lot of inspired energy in the air today with this, which is really beautiful. And then we have Soul Child. And I'm going to actually read at least the blurb for that as well here. Ah, yes. Rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for new life, and it is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle, of intense inner work and physical transformation, has arrived. And have we not been feeling that? This is that energy that we've been feeling coming, right? As we've been in the midst of this metamorphosis, as we've been looking all these aspects of ourselves that we've hidden from for so long, as we've been looking upon those aspects and loving those aspects, as we've been doing all of this deep releasing work, right? This deep healing work, and feeling like, for some of us, almost like the darkness was going to swallow us up at some points, like our own inner darkness, but like going through that anyway. And this is that light that we've been sensing. This is that big energy coming through that we've been feeling, right? That we can just intuitively know and sense is we are moving into. This is that energy right here. This is that rebirth. Enjoy getting to know this new self. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new you. Like an adventurer enjoying the discovery of a brand new world, take your time to explore the increase of your light, POWER, and love. You have undergone the death of the old order. Nothing is as it was, nor will it be so again. You have had to learn detachment, to release and let go over and over again. In so many ways, you have experienced inner DEATH as you have bravely surrendered that which no longer serves your growth this lifetime, even if you once loved it dearly or couldn't imagine life without it. And this is where we talked about that grieving, right? As we've been giving ourselves permission to grieve those things that we are letting go, those things that are transforming, those things that no longer resonate, that are no longer relevant, especially when it comes to aspects of the self, right? But outer things as well. Deep inside, through that process, your soul has been gathering energy. It has been drawing it away from the old forms of your life and relationships, from your old beliefs about health, finances, work, and from what used to hold meaning for you. It has done so in order to feed the new soul child being carried within your body. This new you is filled with divine light, love, and POWER. Your inner soul child, this newly integrated self, is preparing for birth now. From that which is no longer, something new is now being born. You are ready for the next cycle or phase of your life. Even if, like a newborn colt learning to stand steady on shaky legs, you are not sure of your strength, be assured. The new self you are experiencing will grow strong and powerful soon enough. Let confidence in your new self emerge. Reflect upon how different you are now to a year or even a month ago. Be curious about who you are now. Do not expect the same reactions or experiences you encountered in your past. It is a time of celebration and acknowledgement that a new day, a new you has begun a journey in the physical world. You shall enjoy the divine harvest of all of your growth and effort. This card may also be a sign that a new business idea, professional or personal relationship or lifestyle choice is going to support the growth of your spirit in a positive and encouraging way. If this is the case, that new idea or connection will lead to the birth of creative new programs, ideas, and structures in your life. On the other hand, if something has been flagging in energy or success, but you are not yet inclined to give it up, this oracle comes as confirmation and encouragement. Rebirth is going to happen. Do not give up. Sometimes it is darkest just before the dawn. So I really, really love that. And this is that divine masculine energy coming in for us, really giving us that strength and that POWER that we need, that motivation that we need to step into, that courage that we need to step into this new life, this new version of us that is wanting to be born. And then we have 1111 messages in the numbers. And I'm feeling this for people too. I'm feeling like a lot of you are being communicated with through numbers, through synchronicities right now. So really pay attention to that, because that's really, that's a force, a way that your guides are really seeking to connect with you right now, and to show you what it is, to answer your questions. I feel like to answer your questions, if you're asking for guidance, those messages, those answers are coming through. So really just pay attention to what you're seeing. Pay attention to, I don't know, it's interesting. I'm noticing, like, see the little bubbles of light here, and see how he's commanding all of these bubbles down here. I'm also noticing the three faces he has here. And so these are like the mind, body, spirit, the different manifestations of our energy, the combining of those energies. Yeah. So that's like when we combine our masculine, our feminine, and like the energy that those two forces together create. And in this picture, of course, the masculine energy is the one facing forward, because this is where it's expressing right now. But I'm just seeing the a lot of that Trinity energy, I guess a better way to have said that is the energy of the mind, the body, and the spirit, when all of those are working in perfect unity. And this incredible power of manifestation and creation. Yeah, that may have been a better way. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. But yes, it's really interesting. Something with the bubbles. Something with the bubbles here. And just the incredible amount of light that's being channeled in these cards, right? There's a lot of light being channeled. So I feel like with this being a portal day today, of course, we are channeling a lot of energy. And then we have the reassurance of the golden light under there, followed by hold your center. All right, and the fourth ray of harmony under that. So seeking that harmony, seeking that balance. And this is the reassurance that everything is working out perfectly. So do not fret, do not worry, do not be concerned. And just hold your center, hold your light. Just keep doing what you're doing because it is working. It is acknowledged, it is appreciated, and there is so much that is about to happen. It's like, do not give up right before. Like we said, it's darkest before the dawn, right? So do not give up in the last 5 minutes. Everything that you have been doing, all of the work that you've been doing, all of the healing that you've been doing, it is making a huge difference, and you will begin to feel that shift. That shift is coming. This is that shift, okay? And if you're not feeling this shift today, you will be feeling it very, very soon. All right, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you like this video, drop a comment. Let me know how your day is going. I love hearing from you guys. My email is in the description box below, along with a list of the different services that I offer. If you feel so inclined, please do reach out. And there are also links down below to donate if you feel so moved to do so. I love you so very, very much. Have a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday.